In order for this theory to work, there has got to be one of two things that happens with the tax change. There's either got to be enough that is given to the middle class and lower class from the cut that they may get, assuming there is one, and I know there's this argument over whether it'll be $80 to the one side or the other, but assuming it doesn't matter. There's either got to be enough that's given where it substantially increases the consumption power of the middle class or the lower middle class and the lower economic class to purchase more in order to generate demand and then jobs, or the bill has to shift in a philosophy the other way, which would be the tax cuts at the wealthy end have to be so substantial that there's just no doubt that some of it will be used for the creation of additional entrepreneurial and job opportunities. And we don't have that either here, even though the argument is certainly that it cuts much more that way than the other. But in that sense, I think the bill does, in an attempt to create this first step that the majority talks about, doesn't do that. It doesn't do anything but give the tax cut that can generally and for the most part will likely be saved by the people getting it with little additional consumption capacity or job creation capacity. And that's my fear. Because if those things take place differently than the majority feels might happen, then in the end, all we have is a tax cut, a tax shift, and a dramatic reduction in revenue capacity to fund the infrastructure needs of the state, and we get not the best of all worlds, we get the worst possible outcome. And I fear that's the outcome that's more likely.